And look who's dropped by to make the morning brighter. It's Sue and Claire from the WI. Hello, girls.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks very much for coming in this morning. This is a nice surprise. And you've come in bearing gifts as well. What have you got there, Claire?
Well, I've got some very berry jam and some apricot biscotti.
And I've got cranberry and chocolate biscotti and Shrewsbury biscuits.
Oh, very fitting. Thanks very much indeed. I say Shrewsbury if that's okay, because I'm from there. So Shrewsbury biscuits. And if it's all right with you, can we sample some of your wares there?
Absolutely.
And can you explain what the WI are doing at a rock music festival?
We're basically peddling cake to unexpected festival goers, I think would be the long and the short of it.
What's the link?
Last year, a group of fellow WI sisters went to Glastonbury, had a very successful cake stall at Glastonbury, and on the back of that, approached BBC and said, "Are you interested in having some cake at your festival?" And we were snapped up.
Yeah, I know my colleagues, so I can just imagine and the bosses too. So absolutely, yes. So you've brought cake and you're going to be selling it, are you, at the Trinity Centre today?
That's right.
That's
yeah.
right.
As part of the
Tomorrow.
festival by day.
Yeah, with tea and all sorts of different flavours of fruit tea and stuff. So we'll keep everybody very satisfied with cake.
I might be a long way behind the curve, Claire, but the WI, then, it's all trendy now, right?
We have our good days and bad days, I think. But yeah, there's all sorts going on in the WI now. We celebrated our centenary last year, and we even have our own festival, which a few of us arranged and organised, called Tea and Tents. And we're in our third year now, and we sold out in 12 minutes.
This then does mean that the WI has changed since we were kids, since you, Sue and Claire, since we were kids. The image of WI has changed
I
completely.
think the image has, but actually, the WI has always been at the cutting edge of things, campaigning for women's rights in the 40s and equal pay and, all sorts of, really kind of, cutting edge type stuff. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a well rehearsed answer. Clearly, that does make sense. Absolutely. So, what does the WI do now?
Well, we have about 1,000 new people joining the WI every week on average at the moment.
Yeah.
And
No,
those
hang
women...
on, rewind.
Yeah.
1,000 a week.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think?
1,000 women a week at least.
Almost
One
a
of them
quarter of a million.
Actually, is my producer Jenny from my early show
yeah.
has just joined, and she's
Yeah.
met some great people. She said,
Absolutely. In modern times, we socialise through social media. We very often don't get many social interaction opportunities
Yeah.
face to face. And so women are coming to the WI to relax, chat, eat cake, have some fun, learn something new, but mostly to make friends and socialise.
and you guys are particularly big music fans, then.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Tell me about Tea and Tents.
Tea and Tents it's a fantastic festival where women from all over the country get together. We had axe throwing and
Yep.
archery, rifle shooting, things
Yeah.
like that.
And the bands play too.
No, well, I've taken my ukulele before now.
Not sure, with all due respect, that's quite the same.
Who knows? Year 4 and 5, we could grow into live music.
absolutely.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
it's a fantastic sort of celebration and festival for the WI and for WI members only. And people can relax, have fun, but it's just really good fun.
Where is it?
We hold it at Welsby Forest in Nottinghamshire as a fairly central point because we have women from all over the country coming.
Yeah.
And as Claire said, 570 tickets sold out in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Good on you. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
Well, let's sample some of this food then, shall we? What have we got there? What's that in front of me?
So is it Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury?
Yeah,
Whichever.
Shrewsbury, if that's all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll just open them for you.
Thank you very much. So these are these. Who's made these?
Me.
Sue
Right, thank
did,
you,
yeah.
Sue. And these are they like shortbread?
Yep, they're like shortbread. We've also got some...
I'm absolutely starving, by the way.
Well, you can have those.
Absolutely starving. I last ate at, I think it was about 5:30 yesterday afternoon, and was working till midnight. Got to sleep about 1:30 and was up again about 5:30.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I didn't sleep very well, so this is very welcome
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
food.
We've also got almond and lemon biscotti and chocolate and cranberry biscotti for you.
Shrewsbury biscuits are amazing.
Good, good.
Would it be undignified to dip it in that jam that you've got there,
you
Claire?
can give it a go. Hang on. Oh, there we go.
Would you mind?
Not at all.
We're not on air anymore, it's all right. I'll just carry on. Well, very good.
They're good dunked in tea.
Excellent.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. I feel alive again now. Sorry for speaking with my mouth full. So anyone that's coming to the Six Music Festival today, they can find you at the Trinity Centre.
Upstairs in the Trinity Centre, we'll be selling, we've got Bananarama bread.
Yep.
Carrots Maneuver cake.
Oh, superb. And you know what? I'll be there with you because I'm hosting that stage upstairs at the Trinity Centre today.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much for getting up early and coming in this morning and for bringing gifts too in the form of food. Always welcome.
Thanks for having us.
And it was Carrots Maneuver cake. Okay, well, in a moment, more live music here on Six Music from last night. In a second, excuse me, that's the Shrewsbury biscuit.
But we've also got the WI.
Yay! We're here!
You're real festival girls now, aren't you? You do Glastonbury and everything.
Yeah, I was on the stall at Glastonbury this year, and we had the same mad rush this morning of people after flapjacks, brownies, anything that could kind of cure...
Sugar fix.
Yeah, cure last night's festivities, I think, Liz.
I'm talking to Joanne. Joanne looks like she's just walked off the set of the new Dad's Army film. I hope that's a compliment.
Absolutely. Ooh la la.
Oh, you've been curling your hair this morning.
Absolutely.
So thank you for the coffee. That's
my
brilliant.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
People queuing up at your stall. Thanks for popping into the studio. Now, I said don't bring any cakes because I don't eat cake. But what have you got there? Because there's half a dozen people here.
Everyone's just waiting. They're eyeing up the cake.
Like vultures. what have you got there? The WI's finest, Joanne.
Indeed. So I have baked 75% of these, and we thought that we would kind of team with the theme of being at a music festival that we love, Six Music, because we love Six Music so much. We've got some Bananarama bread. Vegan, might I add, vegan.
Yeah.
Some cow roots maneuver cake.
Ooh.
Yeah. Some vegan David Bowie brownies.
Ooh.
And some Foley flapjacks.
Right. So
and they're amazing, basically.
Well, they look amazing, but I don't think anybody's interested.
Are you not interested? Shall I just take them back?
Joanne, thank you very much for popping in. I'm very grateful for the coffee. And
absolutely,
I
my
hope
pleasure.
you have a great festival here with us.
Thanks so much for having us, Liz.
All right. Thank you very much. See you later.
Well, I'm joined now by Joanne Croxford and also Joan Beale from Cam City. Joanne, where's your WI club?
Well, I've actually got three that I'm here representing. I've got one called Rising Roses in Peterborough, one Manchester City WI, and also the beloved Tea and Tarts from Huddersfield.
I adore the names. There's also Buns and Roses somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, Buns and Roses. We've got Iron Maidens in Liverpool as well. They're ace.
What is it? I mean, why have you first of all come to Six Music Festival? I hear it was because you were on the round table with Steve Lamar.
Yeah, we got into conversation with Steve, and we just figured, the WI is so DIY in its roots, and there's so much synergy between Six Music and the WI, and it's just a match made in DIY heaven ultimately. So we just put an email in, and we got the best reaction back that we could hope for, and the Bowie brownies are going down amazing, which is fantastic.
I'm just looking at what you've got. You've got carrot roots maneuver cakes, Tricky Vicky sponge, traditional vegan, gluten-free, everything.
Everything anyone could ever want. Like Six Music, as much as there is a variety of music, there's a variety of cake on our store.
Do you think that the WI has really embraced its rebellious side now?
Jo, what do you think?
Or was it always quite rebellious?
It's always been a rebellious organisation. I mean, it was born out of the suffrage movement, ultimately, and some of the things that they've done. I mean, in the 1920s, they were talking to women about STDs that they were getting from their husbands. I mean, that is pretty...
groundbreaking.
Yeah, back then it was.
Yeah, and the kind of the safe carriage of sex workers as well was something that very early WI members campaigned for, and a lot of people don't realise that.
It's a campaigning organisation at its heart, really.
We are, yeah.
And of the new wave of clubs, I mean, I'm quite familiar with it. I've embraced it myself as well. And you come along to the Good Life experience every year now in September, because you do enjoy. I mean, it was through the WI Tea and Tarts that I learned about this axe throwing.
Yeah.
So tell us about all the other different things that people might be surprised at that you enjoy doing as part of the WI.
Last month we did a burlesque meeting, and we had a burlesque performer come in and teach us to do a feather boa routine. But that was something that we were asked to do by members because it's something they wanted to do to be able to explore their female expression of their sexuality, which is something that we talked a lot about during the meeting, was the difference between a burlesque performance and a striptease, that they're not the same, because one's about women expressing how they feel about themselves and the other one is about women expressing how men think they should feel. And that's a very fine point. But an important one, and they really enjoyed that, I think.
Yeah, and I mean,
Did you test it on Steve Lamar?
Well,
no,
maybe later. We've got our feather boas with us.
I think he'd go running into the hills.
But something else else that I'm kind of quite active with, Cerys, is I've started mental health trust WIs. So WIs that meet in mental health trust environments. And what it is, it's about being a member. It's not about being a diagnosis or being a medication. And again, talking about things like body confidence and about being confident to go out into society and say, hey, I want to be a part of something better. And that's what we want. That's what every WI sets out to do.
If people want to get involved, where should they go?
Go to thewi.org or just come and find us on Twitter, or we're very, very open on all the social media, so please come along.
If you Google search your city and WI, the Women's Institute in your city, you'll find something.
And tell us a little bit more about the WI in Six Musics Festival. What have you come across? And
everyone loves cake.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh, I mean, we were pretty overwhelmed at Glastonbury, but I honestly think Six Musics Festival has embraced even more different varieties of cake. And everyone's come up and said, oh, I'm so glad you're here because I just want a proper cup of tea. And we're serving Yorkshire tea, and I also just want a proper brew from Brewtopia, and the WI provided it.
We sold over 70 litres of tea yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, that is a fact.
And quite a lot of it came into this room.
It's this lovely crypt, and you've just brought me some jam as well.
Yeah.
So, Joe Beale, thank you for joining us this
No
morning.
problem.
Joanne Croxton, go back forth into the throng. And
Awesome. See you in September, Cerys.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.